Welcome back to No Direction Detail. I'm Brian.
I'm Aaron.
So we have a special treat for you today. First, we have an email, an excellent question from that email. Do you have that?
I
We'll
do.
read it off for you guys, word for word.
So when we go over to Mr. Brian's neighborhood, we are going to focus on, there seems to be a lot of controversy around cleaning tires. Clean the brown off. Don't clean the brown off. If the tire is brown, isn't that dead protection already pulled out of the tire? Can you actually pull ozonates out of the rubber with a typical tire cleaner or an APC? I would think that tires are a little more durable than someone claiming you can damage them with excessive cleaning. My take, just keep them clean and black and use a quality protection product. My 2 cents. What do you think, gentlemen?
There's a lot of good information. There's a lot of bad information. There's a lot of misinformation. Today, we will break it down for you. And, well, before we go any further, I guess we had to pay the bills.
This month's episode, is brought to you by the House of Rags. Everywhere you want to be detailing, make sure that you click on the link below and use No Direction 10 to support the channel. Save yourself some change.
We will also be covering some other fun subjects.
That's right.
And
we are round 2. The subject matter is one-hit wonders, movie edition. Movies this time, Brian.
Last time was TV. This time is movies.
And then next month will be music.
And
then,
as usual, we have our best friend,
Mailroom Tim. He does not disappoint. He's actually did a lot better. I still have a couple of arguments with him that we'll get to. And then, of course, round 2 of the fast food wars this month is Hardee's, a.k.a. Carl's Jr. on the West Coast, and Wendy's.
I think Mailroom was laying off the peyote for this edition.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking last week. Remember last month? We didn't recognize anything
I
that he
had
had
no
to
idea
say.
what he was talking about. Anyways, I am anxious to get this started. And I think we should start off and cover the browning of the tires subject.
Sounds good.
Let's get to it. All right, so we're here standing in front of, an old auction car, cheap, 20 years old, 200,000 miles, but for some reason, somebody put like $285 tires on, Twin Peaks or Three Peak Michelin's on here, so these are expensive. We want to take care of these, so we'll talk about cleaning these. Browning is 6 ppd, which is a chemical in tires that is used to, it's used as an antioxidant. Okay. And it keeps the tire from dry rotting early. That's the quickest, most simplest way to put it. I'm going to get to the point right away, and then we can get into safe ways to clean the tire, but cleaning your tires to get the browning off will not hurt them. It will not pull the 6 ppd out of the tire because it's all the way in through the rubber. And the browning effect is it's a byproduct of the chemical reaction of that 6 ppd on the surface and then the sun's rays hitting it. Right. And that's the byproduct. Cleaning the byproduct off with reasonable cleaning techniques and chemicals will not hurt the tire, and you could do it as often as possible. Now, get outside the range of common sense chemicals, outside the range of the pH scale, like really high alkaline or low acidic. Yeah, that will hurt the tire. It's all common sense. But I've seen information on YouTube and groups that cleaning that browning will hurt the tires. Absolutely not. Right. The browning is a byproduct of that chemical
reacting to heat and flex and the tire flexing.
Yeah, and putting tire shine and dressing on top of it and mixing with traffic film. That's all a byproduct. That's not the 6 ppd itself.
Right.
So you would really have to use a harsh chemical to get really deep down into the tire, almost on a daily basis. And
right.
How often do you clean your tires?
Right. And I mean, after like, what was it, 2016, when the VOC compliancy stuff, the tire dressings used to have a real nasty solvent that would penetrate the tires, and that would cause a lot of rotting.
That would contribute to, a lot of thick browning. But the tire cleaners, conventional tire cleaners themselves, are way within that bookend, acidic, alkaline. they will not penetrate the tire deep enough to remove all of that chemical to hurt it and cause premature dry rotting on the sidewall or even the tread if it splashes on the tread.
Right.
So that's the quickest way to put it, and it's simple.
Okay. Well, I think we have some right over here that we're going to get.
We want to show you a great way to clean the tire. We'll mix some up for you, and we'll clean that tire, and you can practically use this almost every other day, and it will not hurt the tire. This vehicle won't get it. So vehicles with tires on that don't get a ton of mileage. Think about your garage queens.
Okay.
You know, like your Camaros and your Corvettes. Expensive tires, the Michelins especially, they are expensive, 300 some per tire, and you'll have dry rot before the actual tread wears down far enough to replace the tire.
Okay.
If you use what we're going to show you today or a traditional tire cleaner, you don't have to worry about that. Your tires will be around for quite some time, and you do have a date code on your tire. Keep track of that, and you know, depending on the manufacturer, after a certain time, you will have to replace the tire anyway. So it's recommended.
Until you and I talked today, I didn't even know that there was a born-on date on the tires.
Yeah, there's a date on there somewhere. Depending on the make of the tire, that's going to be at a different spot, but it's normally within a little solid oval. They'll put the date on there. All right, let's get over to the counter, and we'll mix up a batch of a cleaner that's safe yet effective, and we'll break off that old tire dressing, everything that splashes up from the roadway, and get your tire clean for the next load up of tire dressing or coating.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so here we have some, well, rather pricey tires. These are the Michelin Cross Climates. This is a triple peak tire, and it's a newer tire. A lot of tread left, hardly used. Starting to brown a little bit. I don't put tire dressings on here, so what you see is the 6 ppd coming to the surface on its own, and I just clean that off every once in a while. So that's what we're working with today, and we're going to come over here and mix up a batch of cleaner, excellent for tires. It's an all-purpose cleaner, and it is Phoenix EOD, the Kraken All-Purpose Cleaner Concentrate. And Aaron here is going to go through the process of the best dilution ratio for tires.
Yeah, so we got the Kraken all-purpose cleaner. It's in the concentrated form. It's a pretty powerful all-purpose cleaner. So again, you are going to want to dilute it down a little bit. And if you buy the kit, it comes with these really handy-duty dilution ratio charts, and you can go anywhere depending on how bad of a condition your tire is in. You can go anywhere from 5 to 1, but because of these tires are pretty good and they're relatively new, we're going to go with 10 to 1. So that's going to be 1.5 ounces of the concentrate, and it's going to be 14.5 ounces of water. So there we go. You know what? You should always mix your chemicals before using them.
Shake it up.
There you go. A buddy called me up and he was just like, "Hey, did you take the dye out of the Kraken?" And I was like, "Did you shake it up?" He's like, "Oh." Anyway. All right. There we go. So at 10 to 1, we're using 1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces at 10 to 1.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll.
All right, so some tire wheel cleaners, they want you to rinse the wheel and tire first and get rid of loose contaminants. I like to just get it on, if I'm doing a wheel or if I'm doing a tire, I just like to spray it right on and not have that water from rinsing it off at first dilute the product even more. I like to spray it on there, and it gives it a full strength effect as you're not diluting it from rinsing the tire. And you can see it already.
Yeah.
See how it's breaking down that chemical and tire dressings and coatings.
Look at that.
Yep. There it is, ending up on the floor.
And that's 10 to 1, man.
On its own. You could spray that off and it, would be cleaner. So I'd say what, about a minute or two? Let it swell a little bit and
If you're caught up on time, agitate it with a brush.
all right, we'll let it go. We'll be back in about a minute or two. All right, so after about a minute or two, the browning is not on the tire anymore, most of it. It's running down the crack of the floor there. So very, very effective on its own without even agitating. But of course, you want to give the tire a deep scrub. That will not hurt it, and you can do that on a regular basis with this mix. Favorite tire brush. Get in there, the ribbing, and the tread of the tire.
Look at that.
Agitate, and look at all that.
That's crazy.
Look at all that garbage it broke down.
Brian, that's wild.
Yeah. Doing some work. And then, of course, you just rinse thoroughly. Get it off the wheel as well.
You shouldn't be sleeping on Phoenix EOD. You shouldn't be sleeping on it. Look at this stuff.
Check that out.
That is wild.
Now you have a nice clean tire, and you don't be afraid, my friends. Even if you wanted to do this routine every other day, it will not hurt the tire. So to sum it up, really, it all comes down to what it always comes down to, and that's common sense.
Yeah.
You use something that's extremely high alkaline, very acidic, you could hurt any material.
Right.
And if you use a little bit of common sense and what pH do you think Kraken would be at 10 to 1?
At 10 to 1, it's like 11.
So,
Yeah, it's nothing.
yeah. So the chemical within the tire to fight oxidation, you won't be able to reach it with that type of a chemical. You'll be perfectly fine, and you can clean the tire as often as you'd like to. Well, I believe we have some fun to get to. Let's get back over to the table.
I can't wait.
All right, back at the table. So exactly, this is One Hit Wonders movie,
Yep.
and no particular time period.
No particular time period. It could either be an actor that was only seen once and done in a movie, or it could be maybe a movie that deserved a sequel that never got a sequel. Should have gotten a sequel. It was so good, it should have gotten part 2.
Yeah. The shop manager smells all this wonderful.
Oh, hello.
Wonderfully.
Okay.
Now she's your best friend.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we have Mailroom Tim, does not disappoint, and the AA Ron, and then of course Brian's. So, and then of course we're going to be dancing with the devil.
Oh boy.
All right.
The stomach is going to be churning.
So number 10 from Mailroom Tim is Sarah Jessica Parker. Now, I know that she's a household name in TV, Sex and the City, but I only really remember her in L.A. Story with Steve Martin, and that was in 1991.
Yeah, I don't even know
So
if
I don't-
saw that one.
I don't remember her
Not
being...
a whole lot of movies.
Yeah, movie-wise, I would say that Mailroom Tim gets a pass.
Yeah. Now, that was made into a movie too.
What, L.A. Story?
No, Sex and the City.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was.
It might have been. Maybe it was an HBO movie. I don't know.
Well, it was on HBO as an ongoing series, but I think they did a movie
Oh, we
version.
could probably. We could always ask the almighty AI girlfriend.
I could be wrong, but yeah, it was 98 to 2004. The series.
Actually, they made 2 movies.
Yeah,
Sex and the City 2008, Sex and the City 2 2010.
that's what I thought. Yeah. So it did get a sequel.
Yeah, so Mailroom Tim, you failed. Right out of the gate. Bah.
Right off the bat.
Mailroom Tim, denied. What a clod. You want to go?
My number 10 is Napoleon Dynamite 04. When I first saw that, I was like, what in the hell am I watching? But
Made my list as well, but farther down.
it's a cult classic.
It is.
Now.
Yeah.
If I'm surfing the channels and I see it,
God.
Tina,
Gosh.
I gotta. It's like a train wreck. I gotta watch it again.
Yeah. My number 10 is Jeff Cohen, a.k.a. Chunk from The Goonies.
Oh, yeah.
1985, The Truffle Shuffle.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. That was my son loved that growing up as a kid.
All right. Let us know what you think your number 10 should be. Number 9 from Mailroom Tim is Henry Winkler, a.k.a. The Fonz. Again, because of his roles on television, Mork and Mindy, Happy Days, all of that stuff. But as far as movies are concerned, I only really remember him in Waterboy as the coach.
Oh, there's another one I think you'd remember if I mention it.
Go for it.
Night Shift.
Oh my gosh, he was in that. That's
Shelley
right.
Long.
Yeah.
I love Michael Keaton, Batman.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
All right, so
This is Bill reminding Chuck to shut up. And he was in the morgue playing that over and over again.
All right, you failed again, Mailroom Tim.
Number 9 for me was, overseas, a British one, but, it had Brad Pitt, Guy Ritchie's Snatch, the year 2000.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie a
I
lot.
had no idea the first time I watched it, what the hell they were saying.
Technically, it was a trilogy, but they had absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Exactly.
They were all standalone films, but he booked them. It was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yep.
Snatch, and I forget what the third one was, but there was it was like a trilogy, but same actors all playing different roles and people, like they weren't the same
Different
character.
premise for each one,
Yeah.
so...
I'll give it to you. That's
Yeah.
great. I love Snatch is a fantastic movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I get...
Periwinkle Blue.
Yeah, Pitt's portrayal was like an Irish...
Yeah.
what do you call this?
They were gypsies.
Gypsies.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
gypsies.
yeah. Nomads.
Pikeys. I think they called
Pikeys,
them. They called them Pikeys in the movie. Yeah. Jason Statham is in it. A bunch of big players that you would recognize.
Absolutely.
It was so well done, and it has the best twist at the end. I'm not going to spoil it. Watch it. My number 9 is Peter Billingsley, a.k.a. Ralphie from The Christmas Story. We're about to get a spoonful of The Christmas Story on, TMC? They play it 24 hours a day?
It's coming up.
Yeah.
It'll be starting soon. We got, less than 2 weeks until Thanksgiving already?
Yep. Unbelievable.
This year just went...
It's gone. Brian, we're like 2 weeks away from December. That's bananas.
It seems like the older I get, the faster time just flies.
What I hear. Yeah. All right, Hardee's versus Wendy's. I got to be honest, Wendy's really stepped up their game with their French fries, but Hardee's has got some seasoning on it.
I don't think I've ever had the fries from Hardee's. Wendy's for sure, because they're my favorite. They have a little bit of the outside.
The rough cut.
shell. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty.
Yeah, there's like a Old Bay looking seasoning on it.
All right, we're going to. We no longer have the easel, boys and girls. So those playing at home, I'm just going to write it down.
No, we're at the new location, and some things did not make the trip.
Now, each one has a potential of getting 2 points or a split decision, depending on how we go.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And the winner goes up against
Burger King.
Ah.
The Burger King.
For the championship. Which
Cheers.
one are you doing?
I'm doing Hardee's.
Let me get one with that seasoning on there.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Think.
Seasoning I could taste right away.
Yep.
But what is the seasoning?
No. It's almost like a Cajun. Maybe it's just like a Lowry seasoned salt.
You know what? Old Bay would be pretty good on these. Not bad.
Not bad at all. What is the seasoning on Hardee's fries?
All right, Wendy's.
Yeah.
Good, and I always favor their fries. I know who I'm going with on this one, but I want to find out what's...
Paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, black pepper, and cayenne optional.
Paprika's giving it that orangish color.
Yeah.
For me, hands down, I'm going with Hardee's.
Yeah. I agree.
It breaks the monotony of potatoes. Diced potatoes.
Crinkle cut versus straight cut.
So straight off, 2 points to Hardee's.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
There you go.
I
Shop manager has to give the
final approval.
third and final point.
I just like fries.
She likes both. She likes fries, so each one gets a point there. All right.
All right, number 8 from Mailroom Tim. Elijah Wood, known for the Lord of the Ring trilogies. He played Frodo in the Lord of the Ring trilogy. And I want to agree with Mailroom Tim, but I also know Elijah Wood played an incredible psychopath in Sin City, Frank Miller's Sin City. He was cutting up women and eating them.
Yeah, I mean, Lord of the Rings isn't a one-hit wonder.
Right. It was, but I mean, he was I think Mailroom Tim was saying that he was like typecast as Frodo.
All right.
Like he
Yeah,
played
the actor himself. Yeah.
But again,
That's true.
I'm going Elijah Wood. I really liked the character that he played in Sin City. So
I'm trying. Now that you have me thinking about it,
you can only see
what outside of
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings for Elijah Wood?
Yeah. Nothing.
That is a great question. I'll have to look that up.
I'm
I know
saying,
I've
well,
seen- I know I've seen-
if you've ever watched Sin City, he plays a great psycho in that. What do you got?
Mine was 2001, and that's going to be Donnie Darko.
That's a great flick.
Very creepy. Mm-hmm. I had no idea what the hell that was about until like 3/4 of the way into the movie, but
Yep,
every
definitely has a
time-
cult following for sure.
yeah, every time I'm surfing, I watch that if it comes on. That was Jake Gyllenhaal, one of his first flicks.
Yeah, wasn't what's his nuts in that too? 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp.
Depp,
Yeah,
I believe so.
yeah. I went off the grid a little bit with my. I wanted to kind of throw some lobs into this episode. So, my number 8 is Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, and then Prince. He was in one movie,
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. So he got one movie. He was a one-hit wonder.
That is a true one-hit wonder.
There you go.
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't argue with that.
That's it.
I don't know about the movie itself.
Yeah. Rock,
I don't even know what it's about,
I think it's like a rock musical, and it's a train wreck. But
That was 80, what?
that was 84.
84.
He played the kid.
I'll take your word on that.
All right. Number 7 from Mailroom Tim. My mother would love this answer, but I'm going to argue it. Vivian Lee, known as Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind. But she also did A Streetcar Named Desire. Those are 2 epic movies of all time. By the way, Gone with the Wind is my mother's favorite movie of all time, which is why she's probably over the moon with this answer. But
Seen them both, but so long ago, I hardly remember.
frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
All right,
yeah.
that's the first one he kind of...
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, Gone with the Wind was 1939, and A Streetcar Named Desire was 51. So, I mean, there was a substantial... Well, I mean, there also was a World War in between those 2 numbers. So
Yeah.
maybe that had something to do with it.
He dug deep for that one.
Yeah. What do you got?
I have the Deer Hunter 1978, Christopher Walken. De Niro was in that. I can
Dude,
picture some of
that
the other-
Russian roulette scene is just bananas.
Yeah. Yeah. Many other actors, I
Yeah.
could see them, but I can't remember their names.
Interesting. It's a good pick.
That one's good to watch on like just a rainy, crappy weather day when you're stuck inside. With like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes long. Good movie.
My number 7, I did the same thing that I did with Prince. My number 7 is Michael Jordan, playing Michael Jordan in the movie Space Jam,
Yeah.
1996.
Can't argue with that.
Pow! One hit wonder.
2 in a row.
All right. Now we're up to chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Wow, look at that. That looks really nice.
And this is from...
This is Hardee's.
This is Hardee's.
So it looks like it's got like a real nice
Batter.
textured, battered texture to it. Versus, hey, her head can't whip around fast enough. She's on full tracking mode.
Daddy, I like this episode.
Versus Wendy's has got
Yeah, so we have two different styles here. Got the sunlight gleaming off of that, what, canola oil probably?
probably, if we're lucky. All right.
What are you going for?
I'm going to go with the Hardee's
Hardee's
first.
first. I like these with either the barbecue or the honey mustard sauce.
Okay. Trying to keep things fair, though, we're going
No
sans
sauce. We're going dry.
We're going dry. Just the tip.
When I bite into it, I like to see if it's, a real chicken breast slice.
Look how juicy that looks.
Yeah, it is juicy, and you can see the strand of the muscle, not just this
Processed.
process is the word, yeah.
It's got nice taste to it.
And even with it sitting here waiting for us to get to it, the batter is nice and
Yeah.
crunchy again.
Still.
That's nice.
I
The
would,
batter,
I would put those up against Chick-fil-A. That's a good chicken tender.
that is really good. The batter has good seasoning, pepper, salt,
Yep.
and whatever's giving it that yellowish, probably the same
Probably,
stuff
yeah, I
they're
was
putting in
gonna
the
say,
fries.
Yep, exactly.
Good stuff.
All right.
This one doesn't look quite as appetizing at this
Appetizing.
point. But I mean,
Good luck.
I've had these before.
Yeah.
Now again, this one, you can see the strand, so it's not processed meat.
It looks pretty processed to me.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah? What do you kids think? It looks pretty processed.
Now mine, on the other hand, has the strands of,
Well, you're right. Brian, I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Flavor-wise,
but if I go first with
by all
the
means, please.
this
What do you think?
flavor-wise, this wins by far. Hardee's.
Hardee's.
Yeah. A little flat after biting into Hardee's with the.
Yeah.
These aren't bad, but the seasoning you just makes the tongue happy.
Agreed. I 100% agree with you on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you think? Oh. Almost
Shop
took-
manager.
Almost took my fingers.
That means she agrees.
All right. Hardee's is pulling out to a fast lead.
And it's now what? 4? 4-0. All right, so Hardee's for the clean sweep. And what number are we at for?
Number 6.
All right.
Number 6, according to Mailroom Temp, is a woman that goes by the name of Tippi Hedren. You may know her from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, 1963. Yeah, not very memorable.
No comment.
Yeah. I mean, technically he's probably correct, but you never know with Mailroom Tim. The Birds.
Number 6. For me, that's going to be one that it was a choice when I looked up all the one-hit wonders, but I think there was actually a sequel made for this. Boondock Saints, 1999. Daryl from Walking Dead was in that.
Yep.
Let's look that up. I think
There is a Boondocks 2.
Yeah, it took a long time, so maybe that list was done before. But a great.
Boondock Saints is a fantastic movie.
Who was it? Sean Patrick Flannery was the other one.
Yep, and William Dafoe is in it.
Yep.
And Billy Connolly's in it.
Yep. So the original was 1999.
Yeah, the Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints 1999, and then Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day 2009.
Oh, 9. So that.
Still starred the same guys though.
Okay.
Norman Reedus.
Yep.
And Sean Patrick Flannery. Yeah.
Well, anyways, it was a good mention because. Now, the second one, I thought that was horrible. The original in 99, that was a great movie.
Oh, it looks like there's a Boondocks 3. Boondock Saints 3? Apparently there's no release. It's in pre-production. So it's scheduled for a trilogy now.
The McManus brothers are back again. Mm-hmm. Same
Older
line.
now, released from prison into a dangerous new world facing divergent views on how to continue their crusade.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Hollywood running out of ideas.
Well, they have been since like
84. They're flailing right now. This was 2025 was the worst year, second worst year in history for them.
2020 being the first.
08, I think.
08?
Yeah. 08, 09.
I don't know. I know I've lost complete faith in Hollywood, so.
Yeah.
All right. For me, my number 6 is Michael Connor Humphreys, a.k.a. my name's Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah.
The young Forrest. That was his only claim to fame was young Forrest, and then he went off to do other things.
Really?
Yep. My name is Forrest Gump.
That surprises me. Normally, kids want to keep going with that.
Yep.
Good choice.
Oh, thanks.
He went back to school. Flying right through it.
Flying right through it. Number
The next 5 are
5.
looking forward to them.
Number 5. Yeah. All right, we're in the bottom stretch. Bottom 5. Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone, 1990. Now, again, I got to fight Mailroom Tim on that. Not only there was Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, but there was Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3.
Yeah.
He was also in My Girl. Put his glasses on. He can't see without his glasses. So, I mean, like, he's been in some stuff. I mean, obviously, his peak was the original Home Alone, but I mean,
it was all downhill from there.
But I can name 4 without thinking about it. 4 movies that he was in without thinking about it.
Yeah.
One of which, yes, he was typecast, so I'll give it to you. But then, My Girl.
Yeah, that was a reach on his part.
Yeah.
I think the next one, mine you're going to like.
All right.
2009, District 9.
District 9, that was fantastic. And you're right, it definitely needed a sequel.
Absolutely.
So much. There was so much to pack
And I thought
into that movie.
there was one I thought they were going into production for, but I think it fell through. I haven't heard anything about it. I thought they were doing a sequel to that.
That's a great one.
That's a good call.
He
and that
was.
actor is I like. He's in some wacky stuff. He's a wacky actor. He has some prominent roles, but his accents are a little off the wall.
I'm going to have to go to. The very first review, District 9 needs a sequel.
Yeah,
The very first review. Yep.
I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they were doing one.
Let me ask AI. Is District 9 getting a sequel? while we wait for it.
Did you see the post I have on Facebook? Yeah, how we're getting into the chat GPT. Let us know down in the comments section if chat is assisting you in any way. But I put a post of Edward Furlong going like this, and it's after all he's done for us, watching us chum up to chat GPT. I'll tell you what,
Well, there you go. The short answer is yes. A sequel to District 9 is in development, but no official release date or full production timeline has been confirmed.
Because I've been hearing that for quite some
time. In February 2021, it was revealed that a script titled District 10 is being written by Blumkamp, alongside his collaborators, including writer Terry Tatchell.
Yeah. Hope they do it.
District 10. Very original. My number 5 is your number 9, I think it was. But yeah, Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
2004.
Yeah, that was my number 10.
That was your number 10?
Yep.
Yeah. That's my number 5. Gosh. All right, here we go. So round 3, we have Hardee's chicken sandwich, original chicken sandwich, versus the original chicken sandwich from Wendy's.
Okay, so Hardee's did a great job putting the bun on the grill.
Yep.
They got some pickles in there.
Yeah, it looks like they're competing more against Chick-fil-A, because that's how Chick-fil-A makes their chicken sandwiches.
And then Wendy's has
Looks
lettuce, tomato, pickles, and some others. So they added some stuff to it.
Yeah, lettuce and tomato and pickles versus just straight up.
And then looking at the meat,
It's pretty comparable.
Yeah. Now when you
You
squeeze
get,
it,
you get juice out of Hardee's.
Yeah.
Are we doing Hardee's?
Hardee's first.
Doing Hardee's first. Cheers, my
Cheers.
friend. Boop.
Even now, starting to get colder. The chicken has a crisp batter to it.
It really tastes that pickle. That's nice.
That is a very nice chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, I think they had that paprika in the batter as well.
Seasoning is everything.
It is. Well, let's go for
All right.
here, shop manager.
Got to pay the toll.
Absolutely. And you're going back on your diet after today. All right. So everything's all kind of mushed together. The lettuce and the tomato and the and the mayo and the pickle. Find an area here.
They did attempt to toast it. It looks like a little bit, not nearly as well as the Hardee's, but it's there. Let's go find a spot. Oh. I don't like that at all.
I got a little bit of a salty taste.
I don't know what that flavor is, but I don't like it.
It's just salt.
Mm.
By far, for me, again, it has to be Hardee's. I'm
Hands
sorry, I'm
down.
not picking on you, Wendy's, but
I honestly thought that Wendy's was going to do a much better job. But yeah, Brian, I'm
well,
not,
they took the extra time to put the bun on the grill,
yeah,
and then with that seasoning,
yeah. There's just a weird flavor in that Wendy's sandwich. It's weird.
all right. 2 more points.
More points for Hardee's. Wink, wink. It's funny how last month we had a massive blowout with Burger King versus McDonald's.
This could end up being an excellent showdown for the championship.
Number 4.
Down to number 4 already. Come on, let's get something exciting from Mailroom Tim this
Number
time.
4, Tim. You're going to love this one. This is right up your alley. Anthony Perkins.
Psycho.
Psycho.
All right, all right.
1960 Psycho.
I give it to him. I'll take that one.
All right. His swan song, if you will. Redemption song.
Could have won American Psycho.
American Psycho. Well, Christian Bale's been in everything.
True.
Was there a sequel to that? Did American Psycho have a sequel?
Not with him. I think they tried that, yeah.
All
right.
What do you got?
My number 4 was something that my son watched over and over and over again as a kid. 1999 again, same year as Boondock Saints, but this is The Iron Giant.
What a great movie that is.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was great. They have to do another one.
That was Van Diesel as the voice of the Iron Giant. Yeah, that was such a good...
I watched it with him every time he put it on.
Yep, for sure. Same thing with my boys. That's a good... You've got some good ones in there, man.
Yeah,
See, this is what happens when he does his homework.
Redeemed myself from last time.
Those are good. Those are really good. My number 4 is Michael Schoeffling, a.k.a. Jake Ryan from 16 Candles, 1984. He was the real, handsome super jock that ends up with Molly Ringwald at the end. And
I just watched a thing where he, I think he didn't get an acting thing after that.
Not at all.
No.
It was crazy. I mean, and he was a heartthrob. He was an 80s heartthrob, but that was his movie.
Yeah.
Boop.
I don't know what else he was in, but
Yeah.
that was it. One and done.
One and done.
True one hit wonder, yeah. Yeah, because that movie did well, and every time I skip over that, if I'm surfing and I jump on that, I watch that one.
Automobile?
Yep. That one, Weird Science, Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of those John Hughes.
Coming of Age, John Hughes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got a problem with
Amy Heckerling was another great director back in the 80s.
Yeah. I got another problem with his number 3.
Oh, boy.
Mark Hamill, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker. I know this means nothing to you because...
Who?
Yeah, exactly. But Mark Hamill, they have him down basically as Star Wars Episode 4 through Star Wars Episode 6, and that he's only known as being Luke Skywalker. My problem with that is he did extensive voice acting for Batman the Animated Series, as a matter of fact, as the Joker, and he has become one of the most iconic Jokers in the DCU. Most people just know Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger, but Mark Hamill actually, for like over a decade, has been the Joker in the animated stuff. So he came on the scene, I think, in 1992, and is still active today.
More of a Joker than the others, but just never a face to go with it.
And then, of course, he was also in
Big
Red. He was in Big Red 1, which was a World War II movie.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
yep.
I will contest that Mark Hamill is more than a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
My number 3 is not quite as exciting, but I have to go for V for Vendetta, and that was 2005.
It is one of my top 3 movies of all time.
No. Yeah.
The Watchmen, V for Vendetta, absolutely caliber.
Watchmen would have been another good one, but I think there's...
Well, they had a series on HBO.
Yeah, and they tie that in with Fantastic Four and some of the other... Don't they tie that in with other...
Two different...
universes.
Yeah. One is Vertigo / DC, and Fantastic Four is Marvel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they've been doing a lot of stuff around the Watchmen universe. So, but V for Vendetta is absolutely solid. And scary how similar V for Vendetta is. Go back to 2020, the year of the pandemic, and watch V for Vendetta and go, there's some similarities that I'm really, really afraid of. Great, that was a great pick. It's one of my absolute favorite movies. B, you're hitting it out of the park today, buddy.
And I'm not done yet.
Seriously, I mean, you're crushing
On
them.
point.
My number 3 is Brandon Routh, a.k.a. Superman from Superman Returns 2006. I don't remember him being in anything after that. or before that.
Yeah, but I was going to say before.
Yeah,
What was-
I think he might have been. He might have been in Scott Pilgrim Saves the World. He might have been in that as a cameo, and he might have been in Zach and Mira Make a Porno. You know that Seth
Rogen?
Seth Rogen and the girl from 40-Year-Old Virgin, Elizabeth Banks.
Yep.
I think he might have had a cameo in that movie as well. I think, but nothing substantial at all. So
Some of these, they either go back to school or they just get a full-time job, or
Yeah.
they're just not cast anymore. It's crazy.
this is the number 4
We're into
slot.
the red meat now.
Finally,
All right, what do we have?
we have. Well, you should know because Wendy's does square patties.
That's this one right here.
Here you go.
Okay.
So this is the Wendy's, and this is the. I want to say Carl's Jr.
I'm going to start off with the Wendy's this time.
Okay. All right. So this is the Dave single versus the famous Star.
Okay, so the patties are both about a 1/4 inch wide. Mm-hmm. Wendy's is a larger round patty, so it's a smaller square one for Wendy's.
Yeah. So we got tomato, pickles, onions, looks like mayonnaise, and ketchup.
No sesame seed buns here.
Nope. Yikes. Cheers.
I do like the crunch of their onions that they
On
have
the onion,
here.
yeah. I think the bun could have used a little time on the grill. There's
On the outside of the ring.
there's an outside ring, but nothing really. Overall, though, it's not a bad tasting
It's
sandwich.
not bad. It's real salty. That's the meat.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Cleanse the palate. It's okay, but it's nothing I would have to have.
Yeah.
Now, again, they give that one some time on the grill.
Look at that. That is nice and
Yep.
grilled.
That gives it a good.
A little bit of mayonnaise, pickles. Looks like lettuce. Nothing terribly fancy. Maybe this. Oh yeah, there is tomato on there too. All right. All right, famous Star.
Sweeter taste, for sure.
I might have to give this one to Wendy's. Interesting.
No, I'm gonna have to. This one is gonna split. I think I'm going with Hardee's for this one. Has a grill. I can taste the grill taste. Yes. It's gonna be Hardee's for me.
I think I'm giving it to Wendy's.
Okay. Fair enough. Hey, they finally get a point.
I went rogue last time too. I gave the McNuggets a win.
Having that bun on the grill just long enough for those grill juices to soak in and the
Agreed.
oils.
If Wendy's would take the time to grill that bun, it would have been a no-brainer for me. But at the end, it just came down to the taste, the overall taste.
Sissy? Shop manager? She's going to go with you.
All right, B. We're down to
Top two.
top 2, and then the top 2 burgers.
And I do have an honorable mention. I don't know if you
love that.
come up with one or not, but
I'm sure I could
I'm
wing
sure you
something.
could.
All right, Mailroom Tim comes in with a strong Linda Blair.
Which project?
Kind of close.
Oh, Exorcist.
Exorcist, 1973.
Hey, speaking of that, Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
But I think they did sequels for that, didn't they?
The Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 3 of them. But I think when
Not with that actress.
Not with that actress. Yeah, that was her one and done.
She was so creeped out. She's like, I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah, dude. I tell you what, do you remember that phenomenon? People really were all over the map on what to think of that.
I did not. I didn't get it because it was like shoddy.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be from I hated that. It was like
that's
it was
what
just,
started
It was
that
just
fad.
constant motion sickness. It's just like, I'm running, and the camera is going like this, and you're just like,
That fad started, and then you like Cloverfield went to that form. That was a good movie. But
Cloverfield. Yeah. What do you got? Number 2.
my number 2 is Shaun of the Dead, 2004.
Nice. That's great. Shaun of the Dead was fantastic. Definitely. I don't know how you could.
So just like that, what was the other one where it's like
Hot Fuzz.
Snatch? No, just like Snatch. Same actors.
Yeah.
That whole group. You have Nick Frost
Yep.
and
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, and then the 2 or 3 other ones
Yeah.
were in End of the World.
Yep.
I love that movie too. And then
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're doing another one.
Are they really?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Another one is coming.
I'm glad.
I love those guys. You know, another group that I like, group from Canada, Club Dread, Super Troopers. They did 2 or 3 other ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen Super Troopers.
I've seen Super Troopers for sure.
Yeah, they've done that one. They did Club Dread. They did
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing another one. It was supposed to be Podfest, but that never happened. So I think they're just doing another Super Troopers because of the name recognition.
Probably. My number 2 is Hayden Christensen, a.k.a. Anakin Skywalker from the Star Wars prequel movies.
What's that?
I think he did 1 or 2. I think he was in. He was one other movie, but it didn't really do anything. I can't even remember. It was like Looper or something like that. I forget. But
No, I don't think that was Looper. Jumpers.
Jumpers.
Yeah.
Jumpers. Yeah. But so I still give him the one-hit wonder, as he was pretty much Anakin Skywalker, and that was it.
Yeah, it was everything else that he was in was a bomb.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bump, bump, bump. All right, so now we have the Baconator versus the Big Bacon.
So this is 2 patties with bacon and cheese.
I believe Wendy's puts a mayonnaise on theirs. Look, yeah, mayonnaise and ketchup. Again, barely touched the toasting of the bun.
She knows there's bacon involved here. She's going absolutely crazy.
Looks like there's mayonnaise on this guy too, but the bacon, there's so much more bacon on the Hardee's. It's hanging off of the bun. It's so big. Look at all that bacon.
All right. So
right.
this is the
That's the
Wendy's. This is
Baconator.
scary.
This is my kid's favorite burger. The Baconator.
All right. Let's go with that one first.
Yep,
Cheers.
just the tip. It's a good sandwich.
Finally getting that smoky bacon flavor. Came in late.
I like the fact, though, that you actually can taste the burger. You're not just
True, that was the first thing I tasted. The bacon is like spilling out over with this next one. I can't wait to try that. And the shop manager needs another bite. There you go.
There's no contest here.
Wendy's for sure.
I went the opposite direction. Yeah, I can taste the bacon. I can taste the burger. It has a nice char flavor to that burger. I'm going with Hardee's with that one. I mean, I can taste you can taste the charred burger patty. It's delicious.
I had more taste with Wendy's.
Okay, I'm giving her the point.
The first thing I tasted was the bacon, and that was all I tasted all the way through.
I'm pleased with that one a lot.
Now you know where to go for a bacon
Yeah.
fix. Yeah, I'll stick with Wendy's with that one.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're down to the final
Number
one.
one.
I'm going to have to fight Mailroom Tim on this as well. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that he's even on this list. Mailroom Tim's number one, William Shatner.
William Shatner. So, what the heck do I...
I mean, yes, we all know him as Captain Kirk from the Star Trek movies and TV shows and all of that other stuff. But he was in
Twilight Zone?
He was in the Twilight Zone. He was in Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. He was also T.J. Hooker. I know that's TV and we're doing the movie edition, but like he's been in enough stuff and he's been in enough cameos all over the place that William Shatner is a household name, and to make him number one on the list just because of James T. Kirk.
He's like 90 something now.
Yeah,
Still looks...
look good.
He went to space.
He did. He sure did. So, what do you guys think number one should be?
Well, my number one is one of my favorite movies of all time. It has Kurt Russell, and he had a wonderful career, so it wasn't the actor.
Okay.
But the movie definitely deserved a sequel. It got a prequel.
Yeah.
And the purists of this movie were pissed because of it. Because it went from special effects that were created by hand to CGI. Cheap
Right.
shit CGI. Yeah. So, The Thing, 1982.
The Thing. Yeah, fantastic.
I need to know.
I was going to say, isn't that the point, though, of it not having a sequel, is because you don't know how it really, was he infected or was he not infected?
I need to know if McGreedy or Childs, one or the other, was infected. Now, there are arguments that Childs didn't have the reflection in his eye. That was one of the giveaways.
Right.
The bottle of whiskey could have been one of the Molotov cocktails that they were using to blow up the thing at the end. So there were a bunch of things to argue either way.
Yeah, which is what made it so special.
And what really has... I put that number one because on social media they've been throwing up some fake news that they're doing another one.
Okay.
It's too late. They're both those actors. They're still alive and doing well, but they're like mid-70s by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that would be great.
My number one. That ain't a knife. This is a knife. Crocodile Dundee. That's right, Paul Hogan. 1986. Yes, there was a Crocodile Dundee 1 and a Crocodile Dundee 2, but Paul Hogan, that was it. He was the Crocodile Dundee, and that was it.
He wasn't in the second one? I thought there were three.
Were there three?
He wasn't in the second one?
He was. He was in 1 and 2. But
1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think there might be a 3 without him. I'm probably wrong on that. It was probably a TV show.
1986. Wow. No, he was in 3 of them. Crocodile Dundee, the original in 86. Crocodile Dundee 2 in 88. And then Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, yeah. That's the one I couldn't remember.
2001. Like 12 years later from the last one.
Yeah, in his 80s doing Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah. So, wow. Yep, that's what I got. All right, so now we have...
Is this the last burger?
This is the last burger.
Okay, we'll give that, and then I have an honorable mention.
This is basically just a straight-up bacon cheeseburger. This is both of their version of a bacon cheeseburger.
I doubt it's going to taste any different than what we just...
Well, this one's got lettuce and tomato and a bunch of other crud on it.
Sissy?
Yeah. This one's got Wendy's has pickles and onions whereas Hardee's only has nope, there's an onion. Yeah, all right.
And that bun is toasted
And
very
that bun
well.
is toasted very well. All right, what did you eat first? So you had Hardee's.
Not bad at all. Did you get bacon with that one?
Yep.
Cleanse the palate.
Adding all these extra things
Didn't do it any favors.
definitely changes what we just had, the Baconator and the...
Yeah, I don't think it does any favors because I like the bacon and the meat taste.
Agreed.
Let's see what this one goes and does for it. Let's see if I can get a side. If you're gonna add all of that stuff, I'm going with Wendy's again. I got a pickle with that one. I got the onion. I got tomatoes, and that.
What really kills me with the Wendy's is the bun. I don't like it. I need it to be toasted.
a little dry.
Yeah, it kind of just feels raw.
I think you're leaning Hardie's. I'm gonna go with Wendy's on that.
Wendy's has a good taste though.
The toppings they put on.
Yeah, Wendy's has a good taste.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Experimenting.
I am totally.
Oh, Wendy's burger with Hardie's bun.
Yep. I want to try that.
Good call. I can't take another bite. I would experiment, but this fast food crap is killing me. And
It's
you.
so much better. It's so much better.
Oh yeah. All right, so we split the difference again. Let's tally up the score.
All right.
Wendy's got its ass kicked. I mean,
We have
8-3.
9
9
to
to
3. 9 to 3. Hardee's.
Setting up next week's championship
Hardee's versus the King.
and another bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
And another bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I do have an honorable mention for the,
Yep.
and this is another one. If I'm flipping through and this is on, I cannot turn away. Big Trouble in Little China. Another Kurt Russell.
Fantastic.
He was-
For me, mine is Dredd.
Oh,
Just Dredd. Not. Don't mistake it for Judge Dredd with the I am the law. Throw down your weapons. I can't stand it.
you're talking about the Carl Urban.
Carl
Dredd.
Urban Dredd.
That is
Yep,
different.
2012. Absolutely phenomenal movie. Carl Urban is true to the character. Doesn't take his helmet off a single time. He plays Dredd perfectly. Yeah, right. What are you doing down there, Hershey? Oh, drives me insane. But yeah, if you're a fan, Dredd is absolutely killer.
So with RoboCop, was Peter Weller in a whole lot of other movies?
Oh sure, Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
He was also he was on a TV series for a while. He was The Expanse or something like that. I forget what he was, but he was definitely in like a
Oh wow. Good.
TV series for a while. But yeah,
Guys, let us know down in the comments section if you can add anything to the list with your one-hit wonder actor or movie that deserved
a sequel.
follow-up.
Yeah, for sure.
But in the meantime,
Make sure you visit the House of Rags. Use No Direction 10 to save yourself some cheddar and support the show.
and don't be afraid to go after the browning on the tires. That is just a byproduct. It's not the chemical itself within the tire that's so far deep you're not going to reach it unless you're using straight up acidic xenomorph blood to go after it.
Where else can people find you if they're new to the show?
Oh, in a hole under the shop somewhere.
Or your
Auction car reconditioning is the channel. Pick up auction cars. We still do a lot of detailing, but we cover a lot more stuff. I take my OBD2 Zurich scanner and we have some fun. We go to auctions and we just look for the cars with the check engine lights, and we'll go diagnose them and see what they're trying to force through at the auctions. So we'll do detailing products and tools, and we'll go to auctions and walk around and show you what's there. I give you lists of used cars to consider and those to run like hell from. So a lot of different things.
That's great. And then, of course, you can always find me over on Phoenix EOD's YouTube page and social medias. And every other Saturday night, we do Curmudgeon's Corner.
And I think we'll close down this podcast before the wind blows the shop over.
Oh, my goodness. It is crazy out there.
All right, guys. Good
Thanks
to see you
for stopping
again.
by.